Yes, indeed. We back on another episode of Chill Will Talks. I'm your host, Chill Will 174, Boogie Down Bronx, East Coast, East Side, Worldwide, New York City. You know how we do. Got another story to tell. Part I don't even know what I'm up to. I keep saying it. It's been a little minute, but this is the Super Bowl edition. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell a little story real quick. But before we get started, I got that Ray nephew with me. You know what I'm saying? Ray nephew, Ray Nays, cognac, like Hennessy. And also I got the frosted flakes with the marshmallows. Tastes real good, y'all. You know what I mean? But let's get into the story, man. Uh, a while back, I was dealing with this girl, and her cousin had invited her to a birthday party at a restaurant. So she asked me if I wanted to go. So I'm like, cool, I'll go. I said, but what's the details? Do we got to pay for it? Do we not have to pay for it? Because anything I do in life, I like to be on point. I don't like to be left out there looking crazy. So I said, let me know the details. Let me know what we got to do, how this thing going. This was like a Monday. So by the time that the party was on a Saturday, so by the time the party came about, she hit me up like, yo, we gonna go to this party. And I'm like, all right, bet, but what's the details? Like, you ain't never get back to me and let me know if it's paid for, if it's not paid for, what's the situation. So she was like, oh, I forgot to ask, but we just gonna pull up. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we pull up to the spot, nice restaurant. It was like a 2-floor restaurant. I think the dining room area was downstairs, and upstairs they had like a bar with a lounge or something. You could watch the basketball games and shit like that. So, we pull up. We was like the last people to get there. It was like 10 people at the table or whatever. So we sat down or whatever, and everybody just there was a lot of ladies there. I think I was like the only dude there. I might have been. I'm not really sure, but there was a lot of ladies there. I know that, and everybody just started ordering all these drinks, like pitchers of drinks, not regular drinks, and all these appetizers or whatever. Not me, not us, but everybody else. And when they came to the table, everybody started passing it down, like passing drinks, passing appetizers. So I'm still looking at like my shorty, like, yo, what's the situation? Like, because I don't want to touch nothing, what I mean, if I don't know what's going on. So I said, listen, I'm not eating nothing, I'm not drinking nothing because I don't know what's the situation. And she didn't want to ask her cousin, because it was her birthday, so she didn't want to ask her right then and there. So I'm like, listen, I'm not going to eat nothing, I'm not going to touch nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what's going on. So what I did was I got up, I went and ordered a drink. I went and ordered a glass of wine for the birthday girl. I had to wait to bring her to whatever happy birthday. And then I went upstairs to the lounge part to where the bar was and the basketball game was on. So I went upstairs. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm going to be up here watching the game or whatever, having a drink. You let me know what's going on or when you're ready to leave or whatever, just, whatever. So while everything is going on downstairs, everybody ordering this food and this and that. When the bill came, nobody down there wanted to pay the bill. So the birthday girl, she down there crying. And she need help paying the bill, and nobody wanted to pay it. So I came downstairs, and they telling me like, "Oh, nobody helping her pay the bill, whatever." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not paying no bill because I ain't eat or touch nothing." You know what I'm saying? So I'm not chipping in for nothing if I didn't touch nothing. And I told my shorty that or whatever. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to be up out of here, whatever. That it is what it is. But I say this to say this, man. When people send invitations out, you got to specify on your invitations if you got to pay or this, that, let people know, man. Don't just send invitations out and people don't know. And then when they get there, they find out certain situations that you got to let them know. If I got to pay, let me know I got to pay so I could be ready. You know what I mean? If I don't have to pay, let me know. People quick to put on invitations, bring your own bag and all that, but they don't ever, they want to invite you to the expensive restaurants and don't tell you if the shit is paid for or not. And and another thing, man, I'm not going to restaurants and doing that split bill shit because a lot of people go to restaurants and order, I'm not an appetizer dude, so I just usually get, just example, I usually get like, if I get burgers and fries and a soda, that's what I'm paying for. Like, I don't do appetizers, I don't do desserts, so I'm not paying for nothing extra that I didn't eat or I didn't touch. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they want to do split the bill shit because they want to order all these appetizers and desserts and all this extra other shit. And they want you to chip in with the bill for that. And I'm not paying for that. I'm only paying for what I eat. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, whoever I'm with, if I'm paying for that person too. Like, I'm only paying for what me and that person ate. I'm not paying for 10 other people that want to order extra stuff that I had nothing to do with. And so that's why I don't believe in that split bill shit. You know, when we go out, I tell a waiter right away, listen, could you separate the bill because I'm only paying for what I had. You know what I'm saying? That's all to it. People be trying to get over talking about, oh, we could split it 4 ways and we could do it. Nah, I didn't have what you had. If you ordered something real expensive, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ordered nothing crazy, so I'm not paying for that. But it is what it is. That's all I gotta say. But shout out to Dave from that 174th, 173rd era. Rest in peace, I should say. I forgot to put him in my last video. I'm very apologetic about that because he should have been on that list. That's Sherelle's brother. Shout out to Relly Rel. I believe they was from around there. Then they moved to like the Simpson Street area. But shout out to my man Joe, aka Snoop from Bronx River. I did put him in the video. Kiki, what up? Shout out to Kiki. That's his brother. You know what I'm saying? Penny for your thoughts, my brother for life. You already know, man. Holla at me. That's pretty much it, man. Super Bowl weekend. The Chiefs or the 49ers. I don't know, man. I don't know who to bet on. FanDuel. You know what I'm saying? DraftKings. I don't know, man. Help me out. One.